Nithyanandam, everyone. Welcome back to the Kundalini Yogini. This is Prasiddha. Thank you so much for joining me again today. I am wanting to share with you guys today just a little cognition, I should say, about ourselves and the way that we treat ourselves that I thought was just so beautiful that my guru, Bhagavan Sri Nithyananda Paramashivam, shared last night in the satsang, in the live discourse that he gave. Whether you follow my guru or not, or whether you consider yourself Hindu or not, I think this is a very, very powerful cognition and truth for us to sit with that I wanted to share with you guys today. I'm just going to read you guys my favorite part of this quote, and then I'm going to talk about it with you guys a little bit and go into the truth. Internally, you loving you is called Lakshmi, auspiciousness. If you want wealth, Lakshmi, decide to be sweet for yourself. Do not carry vengeance inside. Decide, I will give love and protection to the whole world. If you keep this policy as your life, you will start loving yourself, you will start extremely loving yourself, and you will be showered with all the auspiciousness and wealth. So obviously I can't say it better than that, but I just wanted to kind of churn this idea with you guys and share with you why I think this is so important in my experience of this. So to understand that how important it is of how we treat our own self in our inner space is vital, because I think a lot of times we feel and we have a misconception that we can treat others with love and kindness, but we don't treat ourselves the same way, and we sometimes write that off, and we think that it's okay because, as long as we're being kind to other people, we don't think about how we treat ourselves so much. But the truth of the matter is that however we treat our own inner space and however we talk to ourselves, that inner dialogue that we have with ourselves internally, will be reflected in our outer relationships in some form or another. We might disguise it really well, and I think we all in some ways get good at that, tricking ourselves and others in that cunningness that we sometimes play into. But it's so much more empowering to start changing that at the root, to start changing that dialogue at the root, to actually look in and say, I only want to treat myself with the utmost sweetness, the utmost kindness, and how that is showered back to you and how that reflects inside and outside of you is profound. People can feel and see that space when it's radiating inside of you. When you're treating your own self as with a pure non-violence, with complete sweetness, no violence, no manipulation, that's going to be really, really shown in your outer relationships, reflected in your outer relationships. Start loving yourself. Start caring for yourself with sweetness. It takes practice, practice, practice. To keep living this truth, keep implementing it. Remind yourself every day in whatever way that it takes for you to start living it. Whether it's writing it in your journal every morning or every night, whether it's writing it up as an affirmation on your wall, writing it on your mirror so when you see yourself every day, you see it, having a reminder in your phone, whatever that it is, practice it. Practice it so that it starts becoming your reality. It didn't just happen overnight for me, but I can really tell you that for the last few years of growing it and developing that true love for the self inside of me, I've seen so much abundance welcomed into my life, and I'm also seeing how much I'm able to give to others. Whereas I used to feel I didn't have enough to give. I felt so depleted inside of myself because I wasn't able to give myself that love, that there was no way I could share that with others in the way that I wanted. But now I can feel so much of that flowering inside of me, and I'm able to share that blossoming love with other people in my life and all of you guys out there. And I want you all to be able to do that for yourselves. So practice, practice, practice. And when we are extremely loving to ourselves, what happens is that our life becomes extremely abundant. We see wealth and abundance in all forms, whether it be money or relationships or health, manifesting in full abundance. It just gets showered on us, and we see that wealth component of us start to flower. That is what we refer to in Sanatana Dharma in Hinduism as Lakshmi, right? She's the goddess, the embodiment of compassion, abundance, wealth, and prosperity. And I think it's so sweet and cute and beautiful that how Swamiji referred to how we treat our own inner space. We actually bring Goddess Lakshmi into our own heart, into our own inner space. She actually can reside and live there when we start treating ourselves with that loving kindness, that pure loving kindness. And it's such a sweet concept to think about. And so I just ask you guys all today to meditate on this, and as I will be doing myself, and to really try to hold that space for yourself of complete sweetness to your own self, of non-violence, of not cherishing any hatred or violence towards yourself, of any manipulation in the own inner dialogue that you have with yourself. Give yourself love, give yourself sweetness, and you'll see that you have so much love to give back to other people. You'll be able to be that cosmic mother for the entire world. You'll be able to share that complete loving kindness and giving space with others, because that abundance of love will be overflowing from inside of you. So moral of this story, of this satsang, is to treat yourself with pure love. Treat yourself sweetly in your own inner space, and Lakshmi will flower in you. Thank you guys so much for tuning into this video. I hope that you have a blessed and blissful day and week. And until the next video, I will see you guys. Nithyanandam, everyone.